Physical quantities. Today our topic is physical quantities. Physical quantities are those quantities which can be measured. Like in physics, we deal with some quantities which can be measured. We all know of things that can be measured like cannot be measured, like beauty, love, hate, etc. And we readily admit that this knowledge is not science. But coming to the physical quantities, it is a science because the ability not only to define but also to measure is called science. Introduction of physical quantities. All those quantities that can be measured are called physical quantities. For example, length. Meter is the unit of length, and in meter we can measure the length of a room, the length of a garden, etc. In time, we can measure the duration of some event and its occurrence, like football match time. Mass is also a physical quantity in which we can measure mass of anything in kgs, grams, etc. So mass, volume, luminous intensity or light intensity, etc. all are physical quantities. From the discussion, we come to the another subtopic, types of physical quantities, which are base physical quantity and derived physical quantities. Base physical quantities are the physical quantities chosen and then their units are defined and standardized. The corresponding units for these quantities are called base units. There are 7 base physical quantities: length, mass, time, electric current, temperature, luminous intensity, amount of substance. In 1960, scientists chose some quantities which are 7 in number and defined and standardized them and said, and they are named are physical quantities. There are 7 base physical quantities in terms of which all other quantities are made, and all other quantities which are made from the 7 base physical quantities are called derived quantities. Coming to derived quantities, those physical quantities defined in terms of other physical quantities as their base is called derived quantities, and their corresponding units of these quantities are called derived quantities. Derived quantities are area, volume, speed, capacitance, resistance, etc. Area is a derived quantity because it comes from length multiplied by width. As length is also measured in meter and width is also measured in meter, so it is meter square, and when a quantity comes by multiplying or dividing base quantities is called derived quantity. So this is something about the physical quantities, base and derived quantities. Hope you like our lecture. Please do subscribe and hit the like. Thanks.